this is Sunita Mishra from Intero Real Estate Services. Today we are here to bring you something very different. We all talk about the investment property all across the country, and whenever we are looking for those options, not sure where we want to invest. So today we have actually brought you our Intero Reno office, Denise Hallerbach. She would be going over why do you want to choose Reno as your primary destination for choosing a second home, and I'm going to let her take over from there. If you have any question, you can always leave it in the comment section and we will definitely get back to you. But let's see why Reno, okay? So Denise, tell us, why do we want to move to Reno?
Well, actually, I moved here 20 years ago. And at that time, my former husband at the time was working in the Bay Area 20, like I said, 20 years ago. It was a dot-com bust, and we were pregnant and looking for an affordable place to live.
Mm-hmm.
So we had family here also. That was also a draw, but it was a great place where we could buy an affordable house at that time and, build our life with our girls.
That's beautiful. So the need is what led you to the Reno. So that's what made you fall in love with that place. Great.
Right,
Great.
and it has grown by leaps and bounds since we've been here.
That's beautiful. So, but being in California, why do I want to choose Reno? Do you want to go over details on, as a second home, or like right now I buy this as an investment property, but later on in future I can move there because I can make that as my primary residence and retire there. Do you want to shed some light on that?
Right. So yeah, for many different reasons, Californians seem to be leaving, either relocating to California right away or buying a home that they're using as an investment property that they can eventually move into when they're ready. But they're getting in the market now while prices are still, somewhat affordable. And it's a wonderful place to live because we have all four seasons. We have snow in the winter down here in Reno, not all the time, but it's just enough to remind us that it's winter, and it does melt most of the time in most of the city. But it's moderate temperatures, not like Las Vegas that's so boiling hot down there, and a lot of activities just going on here. We could talk about that later. The activities are just
show us what you got to show about the Reno. We would like to take a look at that because that way, I think one thing that when I think about Reno, I think is just like a place with a lot of desert and me to go and gamble. If I want greens, I have to come back to Tahoe. But you're telling me Reno actually has a lot more to offer. So tell me what else Reno has to offer to us.
Well, so this slide that I have here is just encapsulates sort of a lot of the different reasons why people move here, not only for the activities, a variety of activities that we have during all seasons, but for an easy commute. Oftentimes, this photo over here on the bottom left was taken pre-COVID time in the side view mirror of our car, and it just, that's the traffic one morning. So it's quite a lot different than driving around in the Bay Area.
That's true.
We're very close to Lake Tahoe. So some of our Renoites, we call them here, have second homes at Lake Tahoe, and we can enjoy the lake there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And of course it's a destination where people are coming from all over the world to see it. And visit. Okay. And then last but not least, the tax advantages. We'll talk a little bit more about this, but Reno has no state income tax and many other benefits tax-wise that make it attractive for small businesses and for people retiring to move here. So,
that's great. So what all areas are there in Reno for me to look around? Oh my God, 480,000 for 4-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yes.
1,900 square feet. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, so this home I'm actually selling today. It's closing today, and this home is in a nice development called Double Diamond Ranch. It's and I would call it an entry level, although we do have less expensive places in Reno and Sparks. Sparks is our sister city that's very close by, and but this is a very nicely upgraded home that's 4 bedrooms, and almost 2,000 square feet for 480,000.
That's
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 just an
that's
example of something that you might be able to find here. um,
So what are the
and
areas? Okay, so let's go for
yeah,
this is a beautiful property.
yes, this is in Summerset, which is in the northwest side of town, and it is a golf community. It has 2 golf courses. It has a swimming pool, tennis courts, pickleball, gym, all the wonderful amenities for just over $200 a month HOA due. And then you can afford to have a house here that's just over $1 million, and I can't see the
I
price.
love that backyard.
Or 3,400 square feet.
That backyard is gorgeous, and look at that living room. It's like open floor plan, which is what we Californians look for.
Yes, I think I inadvertently paused my screen sharing. So
No, we are seeing that. Don't worry, it's going through.
okay, yeah. So gotta move this. Yeah. So and then I thought I'd talk a little bit about the market right now. The most recent month of full data that we have is from July 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Our median sales price actually jumped 7% from last month to this month. It's also 7% up from last year to $435,000. This is for the Reno Sparks area combined,
Okay.
and only takes into account resales, not new construction. So that price could be higher if it actually included new construction, which is happening a lot around town right now.
Okay. Okay.
So we've got average square foot price per square foot of $239 a square foot. Active inventory is very low compared to last year at 638. The month supply of inventory is just less than a month. So what this means is that if our current rate of sale continues at this pace, we will sell out of our entire inventory in less than a month.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing. People are just kind of moving out of the high density area, and they're kind of going remote. And I'm also finding some of the companies that have started doing that. You can work from home for extended period of time. So I think going to Reno and still being close to California, I think that makes a huge difference for people.
Definitely.
So what all areas are there in Reno? I mean, is this the Reno as a Reno, or where all do I go? What all residential areas that I'm looking at?
Well, here are 6 of them, and
Uh,
that's
so I think your screen share is at pause. So
yeah,
let's
I think it's paused. So how do I unpause it?
right next to the bottom on the screen share, there's a button called pause and stop recording. So just unpause it.
Okay, I'm trying to do that and it's not.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's restart this one.
Start.
Guys, there's always a
There's yeah,
technical
I was
difficulty
trying
we
to
run into, but here we are. As long as we pick it back up, right? So
pick it
let's
back up.
talk about the
All right.
neighborhoods.
So neighborhoods here. So this is an example of 6 neighborhoods that are popular areas where people end up actually moving. These are not typical rental areas except for downtown. But the upper left here, this is called St. James Village.
Okay.
It's just outside of an area called Galena Forest, which is on the southwest side of town.
Okay.
And I don't know which direction I'm pointing. Very foresty. St. James Village has larger lots. You can get a house on an acre here. This particular part is a little more expensive and I'm expensive meaning like 1.3 million would be sort of the entry level house in that neighborhood. But Galena Forest would have some less expensive houses starting around 650 or 700.
Okay.
And then this one right here is the Old Southwest, which is just southwest of downtown. And it's a historic neighborhood, very established, and has anywhere from, cottages, little cottages to, or craftsman style houses to Tudor styles, and then up onto the historic mansions.
More like an old town touch to it.
Totally, yeah, completely. And this is where you get a lot of those, large oak trees and, other things.
And music.
You don't really,
yeah, the evening music outs and stuff like that.
right.
The downtown lifestyle.
Right. And we have a lot of activities happening downtown and in Midtown area, which is just south of downtown. And this particular neighborhood, you can actually walk to these events. It's quite a nice location. And then over here on the right upper right is Collin Ranch.
Okay.
It is kind of rolling hills, beautiful walking paths that you can go walk through this area. There's walking paths that go through the whole area. Variations in terrain. And the houses in here are built in the 80s up until now. We have, construction still happening in this area.
So it's like an upcoming neighborhood, more newer homes.
Yeah, but not a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of room to grow in here. They're just little pockets where they're like, okay, we're going to build a little development right here now.
Good, good.
But it's just gorgeous with
Mhm.
these trees and everything, and to be able to just take a walk through there. There's a tennis club in this area, athletic club,
Okay.
that you can join and just enjoy that. Bottom left here is Montreux Golf Course or Montreux Country Club. This is our most prestigious golf community. We have about 5 or 6 golf communities in Reno and Sparks.
Okay.
But this is the highest of the luxury high-end market. And this one here in the middle below
what's the
is
price point you mentioned on the golf course one?
on the Montreux one. The entry level house there would probably be just over $1 million and up to $5 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's still cheap compared to, what you get
Well,
here.
yeah, when you see what you can get for $5 million, you would be blown away.
Oh, wow.
You would be blown away. Yeah, I'll have to share that with you another time. But and then down here in the middle, this is Huffaker Estates and Holcomb Ranch, and it is literally like maybe 12 minutes from downtown. It's 7 minutes from Trader Joe's. It looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere, but it's really quite central. And they have 2.5 acres minimum parcels there.
Wow.
with water rights.
Get your horses then, huh?
You can have horses there. There are several equestrian facilities out there, and people just enjoy the tranquility that this area has to offer.
And this neighborhood is also in that same $1 million price range?
This would also be over $1 million. I'm sorry that I'm only focusing on the more expensive.
No, it's okay. I'll remember. Don't worry.
Yes, here you'd get a tear down for about $1 million.
Okay.
A complete, remodel or a tear down, and then again all the way up to around $5 million there, sometimes more. And then downtown Reno is an area of redevelopment. It's continuing to improve all the time. We have a lot of condos down there that are conversions. That they used to be hotels and they've been converted to condos.
Okay.
So and that redevelopment just continues. It's ongoing.
That's good.
So, and the Truckee River runs right through this downtown area of ours. Yeah. So.
Okay.
And then Reno has a lot to offer in terms of activities, as we've said, off-roading, from skiing, the lake activities at Lake Tahoe, from kayaking and paddleboarding to sailing and boating, mountain biking. A lot of road bikers here. Road biking is getting really, really popular. The more Californians who come over, I know how it is in the Bay Area. They're riding all over Cupertino.
Yes.
So we're getting a lot of Californians hitting the roads.
Yeah, we have to find a place to do the road biking. There's going to be plenty to do that adventure sports out there.
Yes, definitely. So fishing, it's kind of interesting. You can ski in the morning here, and then you can go down and golf in the afternoon.
There you go. What else can you ask for?
You can't ask for anything.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
That's what you want to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Then, that's so colorful. So beautiful. Is that a hot air balloon? When do you have that?
This is usually it's in September.
Okay.
I want to say it's the second week of September, right after school usually starts, in the olden days, I guess. But
okay.
The hot air balloon races is a very, very popular event. So are the U.S. National Air Races. Those happen, I believe, in September. Hot August nights. This is in the first week of August, first couple 10 days of August. The Reno Rodeo is a hoot, actually. I go every year, and it is literally one of the most popular events that locals attend.
I'm already excited. I want to move there.
I know
So
you
much stuff
should.
to do. Yeah.
Thing.
Mhm.
This is Shakespeare Festival, and it's hosted at Sand Harbor every year, except for this year
Yes.
because of COVID. But it's in July and August, and they have nightly performances, either Shakespeare or some kind of musical event
Music
or concert.
festival. Mm-hmm.
And of course, this is the backdrop.
Okay.
It's absolutely stunning. And
Natural.
so yeah, we actually, you sit down here and you come early and you are there as the sun's setting, and you bring your picnic, and they offer, you know, food there as well, but you can bring your own food and wine and everything. And it's just
Beautiful,
a
gorgeous.
unique, beautiful experience. And then this is Burning Man. We're Reno is the gateway to Burning Man, which is that huge festival that's been happening out at Black Rock Desert for many years,
Mhm.
and it's just enormous. We have people all over the world coming to visit Burning Man.
That's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Have you ever been to Burning Man?
No, no. Well,
Either.
now you've given me so many reasons to come there. Mhm.
So I thought I'd share with you a little bit about what industries we have had here and where we're going in Reno. So we started out in the tourism and logistics businesses, and lately we've been moving more into the finance, manufacturing, and high tech.
Uh, oh, really? You have high tech and manufacturing finance they're coming in? I thought
Yes.
it was just vacation place.
No,
No? Okay.
it's not all play.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
That
So
that actually makes it investment properties to become more popular there if there is all these other industries also that are becoming. So what are your major players out there?
Well, Tesla is a big one.
Okay.
So Tesla built their gigafactory this out in the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center.
Okay.
This is just east of Reno and Sparks, about 15 miles. And it's a 107,000 acre industrial park. It's the biggest industrial park in the world.
Okay.
And these are the anchors that you see here. There are about 125 or more companies out there right now. So this is a lot of the reason why we have so much growth happening, a lot of building, a lot of multifamily coming up, and rental opportunities for these employees who are coming out here.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
It's a good combination of companies, and they're just going to continue to expand the anchor point out there.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. So the EDON is our, it's called Economic Development Authority of Western Nevada, and it's our sort of go-to ambassador for bringing companies to Reno and fostering the economic growth that we have here. And they last year had predicted that we would have about 55,000 new
Jobs.
population growth,
Yeah.
actually, from all the jobs that we're creating here.
Yeah,
It's a
because you have
very,
an airport close by, you have a big city, and all you just need is a development that kind of, spreads out the population, and then I think companies starts to put the anchor, especially when the cost of living is not expensive.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
So,
wow.
no.
What is that? Is
It's
that like selling me tickets right there with all the new things that actually I have to go through this slide? Tell me more about it.
right. So, well, I mean, this is a lot of the reasons why small businesses are moving here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very tax-friendly environment. We have no personal income tax, no corporate income tax, no gross sales receipt, no inventory tax or franchise tax. You just, read on down the list here.
Counted them, yeah.
And our property taxes are relatively low as well. They're not based off of the sales
Sales
price of the
price.
house.
Oh,
Right.
so what are they based out of? They're not based out of the purchase price. They're based out of the.
The assessed value of the property.
Okay.
So they take into account the depreciation of the house. So the older the house, the lower the taxes tend to be. So you could pick up a gorgeous $1.5 million
Estate.
house in the old Southwest and have very low property taxes there. Mhm.
That's a great benefit, especially if you're actually are more interested in having a larger piece of a land. Your assessment value is based on your house, and then you could actually own a larger piece of a real estate in terms of the land and enjoy, put a pool, have a tennis court, maybe have horses and stuff, but your assessed value is just based on the house. So you paid less taxes, and you still can own that's a huge benefit for the, especially the people who are actually, gonna go buy larger estates out there.
Mhm.
That makes a difference.
Yes,
That's a magic slide. It does make a lot of financial sense too.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
So, oh yeah. So this is my team right now. I mean, we have four right now, but we're growing.
Okay.
We have California agents that are getting their licenses here and joining our team very soon. So it's about to double in size in the next few months. And so, yeah, we're just here to build a relationship with our clients. We become very close with them because we take extra special care of our clients, all of them, relocation or investors, um, and just make sure that you're treated well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I reached out to you, because one of the value at the Intero we provide is to be able to help understand what other areas can you invest into. And you're coming in giving this presentation. I know when we were talking, there was a slide that kind of froze at that time. There's a slide that you were sharing about the neighborhood, about the map. If you can quickly take a look at that one, because we talked about all the different type of homes, and then different type of house that you can get. But I think when we were having conversation, we missed on a slide, which is about the map that you had about the area.
The map is on a different presentation.
Presentation. Okay, not a problem. Okay, so that's fine. So anything else you would like to share about Reno before we say that, hey, if you need a help and want to understand and explore Reno, reach out to us and we'll put you in touch with Denise and her team, and they'll take great care of you.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other things that I didn't talk about really for investment is the other areas like Sparks. Sparks is like I mentioned, our sister city that is a little less expensive, more affordable, and a good place to invest for rentals.
Okay.
Also, Fernley is east of the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center. It's on the other side. So this is another town that is growing. We also service that area as well, if anybody's interested in that. And then, and just a few other, little pockets around that we can, educate our clients about if you are interested in investment opportunities and
The
growing
cost,
areas.
the investment will be a little bit less, but those areas will upcome as the Reno kind of starts to spread out in growth, and companies start to anchor out and make more development in that area. Then investment right now would be less, and it's going to get a major growth compared to being, if you don't have a budget of $1 million or so, but you
Right.
want to go in about 400, 300, 500 range.
Yes, we definitely have those properties here. Yeah, definitely.
That's great. So.
Yeah. These examples I showed you are of the more expensive, but we have properties, anywhere from 350 to, or 300 to, you don't get a lot for 300,000, but all the way up, through the whole gamut of prices.
That's very good, very good. Well, it's it's mind blowing, and it's amazing that when we're looking for investment property, not knowing about a neighborhood and what all it has to offer to us, and what tax advantages and what's a price point, and also upcoming. It's not that you just put your money into it and it won't grow. I think Reno is becoming a very upcoming neighborhood that is, your investment is going to double or grow as time continues to go forward. And at the same time, if you have your children or your family here in California area, for you to drive from Reno is going to be a lot shorter distance. And you guys can even meet at the midpoint, go to Tahoe for a vacation and stuff. So, going to Austin and going to Nevada, Las Vegas side, it is just going to be a lot longer trip for people to come down. So Reno really gives that sweet spot for people to be able to enjoy that, be here and still be away and be at the price point that really makes a difference to them. So really, really appreciate your time, Denise. And I'm sure our clients, if you have any question and you want to reach out to explore Reno neighborhood, ping us. We will put you in touch with Denise, and she will take good care of you.
Thank you, Sunita.
Sure. Thank you, my dear. Have a great day, all of you. And we will see you next time again, taking another neighborhood and help you understand why that neighborhood would be a good choice for you. But right now, cannot say anything better than Reno. It's the best neighborhood because you have no income tax, no state taxes, and your property taxes are based on your assessment value, not what you purchase on. So when there's such a great financial benefit and such a great proximity to get back to the Bay Area whenever you need to, what else can you ask for? So go Reno.
You couldn't have said it any better.
Thank you. Have a great day, my dear. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.